Right, so in 1b, I want to do the binomial expansion. Alright, power 5, I have a total of 6 different terms. So I'll draw 6 sets of brackets and then I'll fill in accordingly. But take note, none of the terms are 1. So in terms of expansion, we have to be extremely careful. Okay, so basically evaluate carefully with the calculator. Alright, so if you are able to evaluate correctly using the calculator, alright, you'll get the expanded term for this binomial to be this. Okay, in this question 2, they only want the first 4 terms. So I only draw 4 sets of brackets. And take note, it's an ascending power of x, so I start from the smallest power 0 for x. So draw 4 sets of brackets, fill in the blank. After that, remember to simplify the brackets slowly. Okay, so again, it's about making sure that you press the calculator correctly and evaluate the brackets correctly. Then I'll be able to get the first 4 terms in ascending power of x. Oh, so I want this specific question to be descending power. So descending power means I start from the biggest power for x. Alright? So, I still write 4 sets of brackets. But take note, I want the biggest power to come first. Let's say I try this way. The way of assigning the power now is no good. Why? Because this power 8 will eventually become a negative 1 times 8, a negative 8. We do not get the highest power. So I change. So like what we said just now, actually if I assign power 8 over here and a 0 here, I will obtain the highest power where I have x squared to the power 8, x to the power 16. In other words, if I want descending power, I always assign the bigger power to the numerator term in x. Then I can continue already. So long you choose carefully and correctly, then I continue with the sequence for binomial. Okay, so after that, evaluate with the calculator and check that you have descending power of x. Okay, I have to be very careful in terms of my evaluation. After that, I simplify further. So if you are able to simplify, just be very careful with the simplification of your indices. Alright, and this should be your final answer.